This is the character of the NDC. It is their party first and nothing else. We have seen how they approach issues of accountability. Mr. Speaker, we in the minority are not against accountability. We believe in accountability, but we are against abuse of human rights. Today, all the human rights lawyers in the NDC have kept quiet. They've gone to sleep. Where are their human rights lawyers? They are human rights lawyers who are in court enforcing the rights of citizens. Where are they? Today, Ghanaian citizens are detained by investigative agencies beyond 48 hours. Ghanaian citizens have their right being abused without taking them to court. The NDC, the bill, does not believe in the rule of law, and it is clear in their posture. So-called legal search, which ends up in intimidation. Today, if you even criticize them, they threaten you. If you criticize them, they threaten you. They threaten you. And they say, if you dare me, I would release the tape. Release the tape. We tired of the hate, the hypocrisy, and the double standards. We tired. Today, we have two Ghanas. One Ghana for the NDC, which is a Ghana of enjoyment, and another Ghana for the MPP and political opponent, which is a Ghana of pain and anguish. Is this a resetting you promised? Is this a resetting you promised? Today in our public service, whereas they are sacking Ghanaians, they are bringing their party full soldiers with questionable qualifications. Their party communication officers are filling all the PRO offices in our public service without interview. Have they so soon forgotten their own case in the Republic, in Donko versus the Republic? Have they forgotten the ruling in the case of Donko versus the Republic? Oh, NDC. Yatuaba Enuyenhu. Oh, NDC. Ghana for Enuamuhu. But, Mr. Speaker, the people of Ghana take solace in Ngugi Watiengo's "Weep Not Child." Weep not, child, weep not, my darling. With these kisses, let me remove your tears. The ravening clouds shall no longer be victorious. They shall no longer possess the sky. You, the NDC, we are reminding you, you have only 4 years. The 4 years will soon come. If you spend the 4 years in persecution, your time will come. Your ravening clouds shall no longer be victorious. They shall no longer possess the sky. The power you have today is like an ice block. It started melting from December 8th, January 8th, and it will melt until the next elections. Utilize the power wisely. We want employment. The Ghanaian youths are unemployed. Many of the youths you are sending home. What should they go and eat? How should they feed their families? People are suffering. And you are refusing to provide opportunity for all. This is a country of equal opportunity. This is a country with a promise of fairness to all Ghanaians. If all men find a man's hand in a till, his guilt must be proven. If all men find a man's hand in a till, his guilt must be proven. Go to court and do the case. We're tired of the attacks in the media. The media trial must cease. This is a country of rule of law. This is not the country we are proud of. Go to court. To the NDC, go to court. Use the judiciary. Use the rule of law. Mr. Speaker, let me come to their so-called 24-hour economy. when the president came to this house, he promised us in his sona that the 24-hour economy will find expression in his budget statement. He told us. When Dr. Atufosin came here, he now tells us the 24-hour economy will come later. The policy will come later. So you lied to Ghanaians. How come in 2025, your maiden budget, the 24-hour economy policy is not featured in that budget? So 2025, we should forget about 24-hour economy. What you are doing in 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. We want jobs. You said that you're going to create 24-hour economy. When Akufo-Addo promised free SHS, he did not defer the free SHS policy. Today, even in the education sector, I cry for the Haruna Idrisu led ministry. What is there in the budget? Let's open the budget. He has been denied every opportunity to lead a policy in the education sector. Is a Gov't fund under the Ministry of Education? Now, free SHS is being managed by Gov't fund. And under Gov't fund is either to report to the finance minister or is going to report to the presidency. We don't know. Oh, Haruna. Oh, Haruna. Oh, Haruna. Mr. Speaker, they cannot. Mr. Speaker, they cannot start with lamentation.
Honorable Minority Leader.
They cannot, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is leaders debating. If you encourage this, Mr. Speaker, if you encourage this, you destroy the
debate. You invited Honorable
Haruna. Mr. Speaker, I have not. Don't.
Because I saw you mentioning his name. Very well. Very well.
Mr. Speaker, they started with lamentation. They continue to lament. And even now, their ministers are lamenting. Oh, Haruna Idrisu. What have they given you? You have been given a portfolio without resources. The free SHS policy. Read the budget. Read the budget. Read the budget, Mr. Idrisu. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? They've taken all your power from you. Mr. Speaker, this is our Zam budget. This is our Zam budget. And now let's even go to their so-called big push. The so-called big push. You promised $10 billion for this so-called big push on infrastructure. In your 2025 budget allocation, you are only allocating 13 billion Ghana cedis. Its equivalent is $800 million. Indeed, you promised $10 billion. Now, 4 years you have. Let's even say you want to divide this over 4 years. Do your mathematics. Even your maths is a suspect. Even your math is a suspect. Now refer to paragraph 240 on page 49 of the budget. The minister asks why anyone would promise to build Agenda 111 hospitals and fail to allocate enough resources to complete them. Is this a question to ask? You've come to inherit a project. The health infrastructure of our country is critical. Instead of allocating resources to complete this project, you are here lamenting. You are here lamenting. Lamentation. 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 Meanwhile, refer to Appendix 4A, page 139 of the budget, Office of Government Machinery. When you were in opposition, you were complaining about 326 million for Office of Government Machinery. Today, You are allocating 2.7 billion cedis. Hey! 2.7 billion. 2.7 billion for Jubilee. Your party people at Jubilee House. You are spending 2.7 billion. Meanwhile, the big push is suffering. Meanwhile, the woman in banking that you promised that you were going to establish a new bank for women, you gave them only 51 million cedis. And then you are paying party people. You've loaded party people at Jubilee and spending 2.7 billion cedis on them. Research alone is 70 million. What research? CSIR needs money. You are not giving them money. We need research to be done in our various hospitals. You are not supporting them. And then you are funding political research at Jubilee.